All right, short-term rental cheat code 15. Woo, we're just moving right along. Metal detector mindset. Now, you may have never heard of this, but mindset is so key when you're trying to find anything, right? I talked about being like a mom earlier, but we're going to be like a prospector now. And we're not just gonna be doing this old school with a pan. We're gonna be using a metal detector. And when I mean metal detector, I'm talking about you are gonna hone in and have the right mentality to finish what it is you start, right? If you have a metal detector, you're not gonna be going out there empty-handed, right? Look at this guy. This is a prospector, and I want you to think about the way you've been approaching finding a short-term rental. Are you just digging in the dirt? Do you have this idea that there's gold in them mountains, right? Or do you have this whole idea that, you know, there might be, I'm just gonna be digging around in the dirt and hopefully something will happen, you know? Don't do that. There's an expression in Chinese, fa dai, means to look stupid, right? To look for something, but you are stupid, right? This dog reminded me of that. He was just staring off into the distance. Don't just fa dai, right? Don't just look at the dirt. Figure out where is the place that is going to be the highest potential to have the gold, to have the highest potential that I'm going to find the metal, right? To find those things that are going to bring me value. So when we're looking for short-term rentals, you need to be prepared, all right? 随时准备. That means prepared for anything, all contingencies. So how often are you looking at properties on Zillow in your neighborhood? How often are you trying to create opportunities through conversation? And are you prepared to act on them? Do you have the lending set up? Do you have things in place so that you can act? Because if you don't have it prepared, there's only so much you can do, right? Do you have the reserves put together so that when you have an opportunity, you can go at it? So you think about this mentality of the metal detector. If you have a metal detector, you are confident that you're gonna find some metal. You hope that it's a coin or you hope that it's gold. You're gonna bring either like one of those not shovels, what do you call those? Oh, it just evaded me. It's a screwdriver. There we go. Last time I went metal detecting with one of my friends was in middle school. And when he went, he had a screwdriver. And he's like, I'm going to find these. And it was a super long one. He didn't bring a massive shovel. But what are you looking for? Are you trying to find a huge amount of value? Or are you kind of looking for pennies, right? So how much are you willing to dig? Right? I brought this eagle up because in my experience, there is a lot of things that go into being prepared. When I was young, I was part of the Boy Scouts, and one of their mottos is be prepared. What does it mean to be prepared, though, when you're trying to find a short-term rental? It means opening your eyes and noticing in the area that you're wanting to acquire these short-term rentals, keeping an open mindset so that when those opportunities arise, you can start to create the conversations and figure out what you can do to get an offer on the table. Now, this is key. Never give up halfway, right? You may bring your pickaxe or your shovel or that long screwdriver with you, but if you dig and you give up, it doesn't matter. You missed out on this opportunity, right? There's this expression in Chinese, 半途而废. You get halfway on the journey and then you're like, not worth it. I can tell you this is not an easy route. Finding a short-term rental is going to be difficult. It will sometimes feel like you are digging at the ground with your hands. But if you have that metal detector mentality, you hear that little ping, 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 ping. You hear that there's something there, there's value there. You're getting all the clues that this is an opportunity. Keep digging until you figure out if that is something that you want. Sure, you might dig and find like a horseshoe, but you never know when you're gonna find a gold mine or a diamond mine, right? And just to reiterate this, guys, you have to make sure that you're in this for the right reasons, that your why is clear, so that you don't get halfway on that journey and say, it's not worth it. I can tell you it will be hard, but it will be worth it. So don't give up. You can do this.